Hey everybody, just today we're going to be talking about aliens. And the great thing about them is you can pretty much make them look however you want. Things that work well are anything that isn't isn't human, basically, you can add to make an alien. So I'm going to be specifically kind of gearing myself towards like the 1950s style of movie Alien, where it's typically a guy in a suit and obviously from outer space usually, and just creepy giant brains. Was the came from another world kind of stuff. So giant brains, crazy insect eyes, tentacles, claws, weird, all sorts of weird, crazy stuff. But while you're sketching and doodling, that's great because you have pretty much wide open views of whatever you can do. So I'm going to show you kind of a little bit of what I do. I'm going to be using marker paper today with 3 different types of Sharpies. I'm going to be using the ultrafine, the regular kind that you normally see, and then the big fatty chisel tips. So hope you like it. See you on the other side. After I do the sketching and stuff, I'm going to go back and apply it to a postcard. And I think my theme is going to be greetings from planet... I haven't figured out the name of the planet yet. So anyway, see you on the other side. Thanks. Okay, getting started with the ultrafine Sharpie. And it's actually the only one I end up using. Sometimes I'll switch it up, but this time it felt more sketchy. I'm kind of using this so you can actually see what I'm doing. Sometimes with the pencils, they get a little lost with the lighting and everything. So this guy was kind of going with the feathered and beaks and horns. It's a little lopsided, but that's why you doodle this stuff. Give him some crazy horns. Kind of extra double chin. And some spacesuits. I will admit, in this sketching, the spacesuits are what suffer the most. This guy's going to be like a reptile. All I can think of is the either Bosk or excuse me, the I can't think of the name of the Star Trek reptile that Kirk fights. I'm gonna have to. I might have to Google it, but anyway, I know that some of you will know, and as soon as I hear it, I'll be like, yes. Okay, this guy's got stacked eyeballs, kind of a weird toothy mouth, some kind of like weird tentacle-y things coming off of his head. The great thing about doodling aliens is you can really fill out the space. I mean, you can have so many tentacles coming off their head, give them crazy hairdos. And if you look back at those movies in the 50s, spacesuits and the costumes that aliens wear were just crazy. Huge collars, sparkly fabrics. This guy ends up looking kind of like a big giant toady guy. Is that Star Trek reptile a Narn? Maybe. I still haven't Googled it. So look, this guy's kind of a. Is he muscular? Or is he fatty? Peace, baby. Peace, bro. Forgot what I wrote. And I give him a dress, I believe. Yep. So maybe it's a she. a brain. I always brains with the wrinkles. I always have to look at a picture. There's just something about those folds. This kind of has guy has a fish face. Some of those big crazy, like bat reptile ears. Scales. Oh yeah, I'm gonna give him like a weird hose arms with like suction cup hands. Maybe he vacuums up stuff. Those could probably be big crazy lips. And this, you know, I was thinking of a robot race. It's basically an eyeball and a cylinder head. Big shoulder plates. Some kind of a buck tooth chompers. Tubes. Well, this guy wanted to make it look like he had somebody maybe controlling him from inside his mouth, but it ended up going to be just a skull because I couldn't figure out how to draw what I wanted to draw. All of a sudden, it was going to be a Kilroy kind of a thing with his nose hanging over the edge, and I thought, that's too weird. Doesn't fit the genre. The skull almost does. This is page 3. Oh no, page 2. Aliens just give them crazy brow ridges and foreheads that don't look right, and squeaky chairs. He almost became a dragon, this guy. Kind of ape-like nose, weird brow ridge, big bat ears, or reptile fish ears, and 2 mouths, this guy. One of those things on his head, like a triceratops thing, dinosaur. Oh, we're shading into the scales. Have a bad spacesuit collar, and the shoulder fins. Here comes the crab guy. Give him this big crazy wide collar. I think aliens would make great wizards too. Evil wizards. They've basically given away their soul to some kind of weird alien race overlords. I'll give this guy kind of a breather mask. Get that crazy forehead. Some veins. So a mask like this with the veins and stuff in that back, they'd probably have kind of some, it'd look like with breathing, pulsating. There's my weird insect guy. These are my antennas. The big collar, big pop collar. And he's civilized, so we gotta give him a martini. This is my pachyderm guy. I'm not sure if you can give an alien a trunk and not have it look like an elephant. And I forgot to turn my phone off again. Sorry. But you can give that elephant a giraffe neck. And another crazy collar. And tentacle arms. Give him some medals. They've given an alien a uniform. All of a sudden he's military. Give this guy wings. Weird feet. I want this guy to look kind of angry. This guy started making me think of the motorcycle guys from The Wiz. Let's give him a brain head. Look, the guys in The Wiz had goggles and stuff. The motorcycle monkeys. Or gorillas or whatever. I love that movie. I started thinking about just guys with helmets. And that's just a really basic helmet. So let's do another page. So I kind of course, the guy you can't see. Big fat ham hand in the way. So I'm giving kind of a bubble, bunch of eyeballs inside of a glass dome. And then we give him like he's controlling a robot body. Grabber claws and like Doc Ock style metal tentacles. Let's give him like almost saw blade wheels for feet. I guess they're pizza cutter feet. It's just me making a sign. We come in peace. Make a little skull in there. There's that one movie with the big kind of gorilla with a skull head inside of a fishbowl helmet. I've got a gorilla suit and I want to modify it so that I can do that as a cosplay. Gonna give him this weird ray gun. Come in peace. Give him a gun. And this little guy down here is going to have another sign. Honestly, it's just for snakes. The gun is for snakes and such. Let's try and fill out the page a little bit. Okay, this guy is my take on a space vampire, but I didn't know that until after I started to draw his mouth. I just knew I kind of was having fun with the wrinkles. Like all these crazy teeth like Nosferatu. Little asymmetrical there. It's kind of an elephant man kind of thing going on. But kind of get the idea. Okay, here let me kind of go back and try and show you what the page is, kind of a review. And they do show through, so. But you can take advantage of that with this paper. This is the Caslon Graphics 360. Throw something under there and trace over it. Okay, there's page 3. Thanks. Well, there you go, folks. My take on dueling up the aliens. So, just one thing about this marker paper is a little bit transparent to see through it at the end. Take it off. Page 2. Now, something you can also do with these is you could eventually color them in if you wanted to. In the last page, I guess you don't need to switch it up. But so next step is to do the postcard, and it's going to be greetings from planet. I think I'm going to say isolation, but maybe spell it backwards. I'm going to play around with that a little bit, or some kind of anagram for isolation. But or greetings from planet. I'll think of something. But hopefully it's sentimental. That's basically the thing. So everything I'm trying to do is give you guys inspiration to do your own postcards, your own doodles, everything else. But I want to inspire you all to do what you want to do. So onto the postcard. Okay, so instead of right into the postcard, I decided to show you what I would do with my anagram. So greetings from planet Joe's brain. And I said greetings from Joe's brain, and then I realized planet. So I'm just playing around with the letters, just flipping them around, what goes where, make sure I use them all. Brezhnev. Then I realized that I gotta put that in S. Brezhnev. Yeah. Brinagios. And at first I thought that one worked, I think. I'd give it a 1, but that's not what I went with. Let's keep messing around. Brinagiosage. Eh. Narbo. Narbos. Narbosage. And then I came up with the one Narbogice. And I thought it needed a number. I was going to say Narbogice 7, but 419. Because of the date. Today's date. Okay, here comes the pencils. I finally got some replacement leads, so these are 2Bs in the mechanical pencil. I like using a mechanical pencil because I don't have to sharpen it. Can't do the shading that you would do with on another kind of pencil, but since I'm going to be inking this stuff, I don't really want to worry about fixing things too much. Big chin in there. I couldn't figure out what I wanted to do with his arms. I knew I wanted the peace sign. So that second arm I erase and redraw. Make it like it's on his hip. That kind of made the letters all squiggly, so maybe it's from an alien language. That was almost a typo. Narbogice. 419. In a perfect world, I would have kept that 419 on the same line, but we're not in a perfect world right now. Okay, I start the lettering with the 0.7 millimeter. I thought the 1 would be too thick, but I did want it thicker than the lines on the character itself, which will be 0.4. Word bubble. So we get to the 0.4. Give this guy that kind of an underbite. Crazy teeth. Oh, brow ridge, a bat nose. Weird boils on his chin. Fish ears. Some kind of weird brain head thing with light bulbs or something. Out of this world cool. Kind of a cheesy Valentine thing almost. Okay, working in with the turbo ink tents. It's fun to color aliens because you can really almost do anything you want. And I realized I colored it too far down. Pink nose. Couldn't find my Payne's gray. Payne's gray one. Give him a blue suit. Keep his gloves white. Little red tips on his fingers. This is ink black. Which I could have gone in and done like thicker, like a second coat. But the postcard soaks up water in such a way it starts to warp if I put too much in there. So just a single coat. Make it look like he's in front of a night sky. And the waterworks. I turned it upside down. I was worried about smearing and having my hand rub on the colored stuff, since there's so much of that black. Try to clean off the brush a little bit. My light colors first. You can see how that red really popped into that fuchsia. I think they're similar color. Got a little bit of violet for shadows in those brain things. The headgear, head stuff. There's a little bit of killer clowns in this guy too. Especially with the big white gloves. I let it dry a little bit. Probably could have let it dry longer. This is bright blue. A little bit of a darker blue, but I thought it needed it. Just something to give them a little bit more 3 dimensions. A little green for the text. I noticed some pencils still up. I thought I was done, and then I realized, oh, let me put a little orange in his eye. And now I'm done. Give you the zoom in. I gotta learn where my lens is, though. Well, there you go. Well, there you have it, folks. Greetings from Planet Narbojace 419. Or I guess Narbojace 419. So it's all one thing. But you're out of this world cool, baby. I didn't put baby on there, but you guys are. We're out of this world cool, really. Thanks for watching. That was it, the postcards and stuff. So I hope I inspired you. I hope I'm inspiring you guys to reach out to family and friends. It doesn't matter if it's a postcard or a letter or even email and stuff. But I think postcards and letters mean so much, can mean so much more when you open up your mail and it's, junk mail, junk mail, junk mail, bill. Hey, I'm out of this world. Cool. All right. Anyway, thanks for watching. And as always, if you have any questions, please feel free to ask. Happy to answer any questions you may have. And please like, share, subscribe. Hit the little bell icon if you want alerts. I'm currently posting daily. I think I'll probably always post daily. I'm not sure I'll always post postcards. Hopefully, we get beyond where I feel like we need to send them all the time. So reach out to somebody else. Send them a postcard. Give them the best hug you can give them from a distance. So thanks again. Take care.